Hello friends, how are you? This is a different perspective than my normal filming setup. I just kind of wanted to rip the band-aid off. If you've watched my videos in the past, I've talked about does it matter to people if they show faces or not? And I think for me too, it's been a good way for me to kind of put myself out there being a faceless content creator and just sharing the journey. And it's been easier for me to I think step back, because again, it's not my day-to-day. This isn't lifestyle. I'm just sharing my debt journey, which if this is the first time you're seeing me, hi. Or actually a lot of you guys, this is the first time. I think I posted on Instagram once my face, but for majority of you guys, this is the first time you're seeing my face. Hi, I'm Alexis. I am the person behind Alexis Tackles Money. I'm just a girl. I'm 30 years old, which that's my first time saying it out loud, guys. I'm a 30-year-old, girl just trying to figure it out. I'm trying to pay off debt. I recently had to restart my debt journey at the beginning of the year, so I am paying off $68,116.07. If you're interested in what the current total is now, just go to my most recent debt update video, and that's where we'll be at. It's been a little slow. There's been a lot of transitions. I am a real life person. I don't make a crazy amount of income right now, so we are just kind of doing what we can and going in the right direction. So if that's something you want to follow along with, definitely subscribe. And if you've been here since, whether it's the beginning, whether it's last month, last week, yesterday, I appreciate you guys' support. And yeah, I just have been wanting to kind of do an introduction video with my face. It's really weird. It's hard too, because it feels so vulnerable. Like when I'm filming you guys overhead, I'm not thinking about what I look like, because all you see is my hands. So, but I do want to pivot some content. I know I've talked about doing grocery hauls, especially with me. I try to eat a lot at home, not only because I have food restrictions, but also cost effective. So I know I've talked about that before. I definitely want to do maybe grocery hauls and maybe how I meal prep. If you guys are interested in that, definitely let me know. But that is some stuff I want to add more to the content. I want to be way more consistent. Also because just all the financial stuff in my life, there's been a lot of shifts in the last few months regarding trying to find a job that's working. That's all, that's all another subject. But I've been wanting to transition my content for a little bit to add more of just, instead of doing just updates or cash stuffing, kind of do it all what goes into the month to kind of help me hit those goals. Like I said, with meal prepping. Meal prepping is really good, not only for, if you're on whatever journey, whether you're losing weight, maintaining. I'm currently trying to lose weight. I've lost 26 pounds, very exciting. But one of those things, it's easier to stay on track, and it's easier to stay on track financially, having snacks prepped, having, whether it's even veggies chopped or the meals prepped. So yeah, that is what we're hoping to add into the mix. I just wanted to thank everybody who's been around on this journey. I think August for me is 3 years since I've been posting on this channel. And again, I had been wanting to post for years before that. So, and again, I am my biggest critic. I am my biggest enemy. Before I even put something out, an idea out, I'll crush it. And it's self-confidence. I'm working on it. And I was you know what? I have been thinking of showing my face, kind of just, this is a lot more vulnerable for me. And I have just told myself, oh my gosh, you think to yourself, what if somebody I know finds this? If you know me in my day-to-day life, or you knew me in any part of my life, hi, hello. I'm not really scared to kind of admit my debts on the internet. Talking about financial stuff is very vulnerable, especially I feel a lot of people, you portray one thing and it could be different. I'm a girl in debt. If you knew me in real life, if you've had a conversation with me for longer than 30 minutes. I've probably talked about that. I'm very open about it. That and therapy. I'm an advocate for both. Like, let's talk budgeting, let's talk finances, and let's talk therapy. Like, I'm an advocate. So, and that was stopping me, basically, to say. That was stopping me for a long time, showing my face is, what if somebody I know finds this channel? And again, I'm like 2.5 years in. I've had a couple spots where, you know, life was life in, and I've had to take a break, and I wouldn't say neglected, because this has always been kind of like more of like a passion project for me. I don't really have anything I'm trying to get out of this other than sharing my journey. So I just want to keep sharing my journey, especially this year. I really have a good feeling about this year, and as we start to get more wiggle room in the finances, making bigger payments, which obviously you guys will be a part of. But yeah, so thank you so much for being here. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to either watch this video or listen to it. I appreciate people even listening to it again, because I'm just a girl on the internet who is sharing her journey, and you know, nobody has to be here. And I have met some amazing people in this community, and honestly, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for this community. I mean, even just being able to go on to YouTube or, you know, other social media platforms and see other people's journeys has been so inspiring, because it's so easy to like get stuck in your own thoughts and be like, okay, well, you know, I can't do this, I can't do that. But seeing everybody accomplish things with like different income. And I've talked to Nikki. If you're not following Nikki from Dragonfly Saves, you need to go follow her. I'll have her link down below. She's amazing. And her and I were actually talking about that, how like great the community is, because there's literally something for everyone. Like, not everybody's gonna have the same income. Not everybody's gonna be able to pay off the same amount of debt every month. Like, you have people that can pay off a lot of debt in a month, which is amazing. And then you have people that, you know, maybe they can only put $5 towards their debt. And like, I think that's the most beautiful part of this community, is there is someone for everyone. And if you watch my content and you don't like it, don't take that as, you know, you won't like anything in this, you know, debt-free community or the budgeting community any. Like, there is someone that you might resonate with more, and that's amazing. Whatever helps you feel inspired, follow that. And like, same thing, if there's something you like from me and something you like from someone else, take it, mix match, do what's best for you, because at the end of the day, your journey is so personal, especially when it comes to money. Like, none of us are making the same income. None of us have the same life set up. Like, the person you're like, how are they doing it? They might have a different system. They might have different bills they have to pay. They might have like, you know, a different living situation. Like, you don't know. So moral of my rambles, which it's nice that you guys get to see a ramble with me talking instead of with just my hands. But moral of the story is, your financial journey and your life is in your hands. And a big reason for this push of why I'm showing my face too is, life is going to pass us by whether you want it to or not. I mean, we all know that. The days go by, the weeks go by, the months go by. At the end of last year, I really had this feeling in my life with my health of, if I don't take care of myself, like, I'm going to spend the next decade of my life in the same position I'm in. You know, I'm not happy, I don't feel comfortable. And then I'm like, okay, what changes can I make? And I did that. Like, and it feels so different this time making those choices. And that's kind of how I feel about my life in general, outside of even just my health and like, you know, losing weight and feeling comfortable in my body, is life is going to pass me by. And I can sit here and I can be scared to post, even though I've been posting my journey and I share real numbers with you guys. I share real things. Like, I'm sure you guys know, if you follow along, I had a rough last couple years. I had to add a lot of extra debt at the end of last year. And I'm still trying to get everything transition-wise. And that's very scary to say to the internet. And it's very scary to say as somebody with a face. But you know what? I'm just a girl on a journey. This is my first time living life. Again, what can I say? You know, none of this is due to a big vacation, or, you know, some of it is obviously student loans, so me making like school choices, but a lot of it was just me trying to survive. And, you know, I'm very realistic about that. And like I was saying, like, my life's gonna pass me by, and I genuinely enjoy making like budgeting content. I genuinely enjoy making content in general, and I've just had this push to create more content and be there more. And I feel like that block for me that's left is showing my face and being able to make different type of content, and also like push that fear. Like, that is something, since I started creating content, I'm like, okay, like, I'm scared to show my face again. What if this? What if that? What if someone says, again, if somebody I know finds me, hi, hello. I hope you're doing really good in life, honestly. I hope everybody I've crossed paths with is doing good. And, you know, take a nugget. If it works, it works. Take a nugget of information. If you're like, dang, I don't even like this girl's voice, that's fine too. You don't have to relate to me. You don't have to like me. It's okay. Not everyone's cup of tea. I don't think anybody and that's another thing I will say. Things I learned in my 20s is not everyone's gonna like you. And I don't know if it's just the way a lot of people have been conditioned. It's like, you don't want to step on too many toes. You don't want to not be liked. It's like, how do I be liked? How do I do this? And like, okay, if I'm trying to fit in a box of what everyone wants, like, no, I'm trying to figure out who I am. So here we are, guys. I'm pushing through. I'm going to be making more content. Honestly, too, I am going to have a separate channel for more lifestyle stuff, talking with Outside of Money, because I don't want this channel to be completely different. I love that this is money. Money is such a big relevant thing in my life. Obviously, I want to pay this debt off. I want to live a different life. And I have some goals and I want to talk about them, but I also want to keep this more centered around money and budgeting and that aspect of life. So if you're interested in what my other channel is, definitely let me know. If not, I'm going to try to keep them separate. Obviously, showing my face, that's going to be a little hard, because if, you know, you find one, you find the other. I mean, it is what it is, but I'm no longer going to be living my life. Oh, that is my dishwasher, guys. Sorry for the little dings if you can hear it, but I'm no longer going to be living my life out of fear of, you know, being seen or someone thinking something of me. So this is me just putting out into the world. If you have been holding off on something because you're scared of what other people think, do it. Life is short. None of us are guaranteed tomorrow. I mean, you could literally go to sleep tonight and not wake up. So do whatever you do that's going to make you happy. Like I said, I'm just living life. And I'm here for the journey. If you're here, if you're ready to follow along, I know this is a long rambly. This is why my videos end up being so long, is because I'm rambling. I was literally like, this is going to be an introduction video. This is almost 14 minutes long, girl. What is going on? And it's so weird talking, and it's me on the screen. So again, if you want to stick around for the content, sometimes we have rambles like this. I'll try to chop the other videos, but you will still see debt update videos. You will still see, I'm going to do cash stuffing once I'm back in the groove of everything. We're still going to do money savings challenges. 100 envelope savings challenge is my favorite challenge. I've done it twice. I love it. So we will be doing that hopefully in the next few months. Again, I'm having another job transition. I don't want to make this video 20 minutes long, but I'm, basically with everything coming full circle in my thoughts, and like the last things I was realizing in my 20s is life is passing me by. I can either sit in situations that I'm not happy in, or I can change my life, and I'm going to change my life. And I hope you guys come along for that journey. And I love you guys. I love you guys so much. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for being a support system. And yeah, it's very nice to meet you and put my face out there. This is like so scary to think of posting this, but you know what? You got to push through the fear. So I love you guys. I can't wait to see you guys in my next video, and we'll talk soon.